There was an video on YouTube that says that sending probes up into space is a waste of resources. Okay? Let me tell you, it's not. I'm gonna just give you 3 reasons because I don't wanna burn up a lot of time. One, if we don't, there could be an asteroid or some, something in the universe that could get us. And if we never send anything up there, then we would never know, and then we could go extinct. Two, it teaches us things. You don't want to learn. That's your problem. But I would like to know if there's a new planet out there, or if there's an asteroid that's coming our way, or some black hole that is near us that might be coming our way. I'd like to know those things. And three, it's kind of it offers us jobs because if we didn't make things like telescopes, and probes, then there wouldn't be a need to have those jobs. There wouldn't be a need to go to a certain university or college or whatever it is that you would need to get that job, would it? And then it'd be universities that wouldn't have to exist. And then even more jobs get lost. Because we're doing this, then there are universities and colleges and places to learn these things. So you get a higher education and you get paid better. Okay? If we didn't, if we never sent probes up, then your computer wouldn't be, it might exist, but it would be much more primitive. HD wouldn't exist. Okay? If we didn't send probes up into space and telescopes into space, then the gaming industry wouldn't exist. Your computer may not exist. Your TV may be a lot, more primitive. The green movement might not have happened. We might not give a shit about, our planet. But mostly, it'd be the loss of jobs if we didn't do that. Or the development of certain things that we have today that we take for granted. Cell phones. You need telescopes. You don't need telescopes. You need satellites. If we didn't have satellites, then we wouldn't have cell phones. If we didn't have satellites in space, we wouldn't have GPS. So first responders would have a hell of a time finding survivors. Or whatever. First responders would have a heck of a time getting to an area that has been hit by earthquakes. If they didn't have GPS, they would know, okay, this place is no longer usable. You have to go this way now. You need satellites. If we never sent satellites up, no GPS, no cell phones, no nothing. The internet, there wouldn't be an internet. There wouldn't be a eBay. There wouldn't be a YouTube. There wouldn't be a Amazon. There wouldn't be anything. You need satellites. We need to send them things up there. Otherwise, cell phones don't exist. Internet doesn't exist. The global economy will collapse. If we don't have satellites up there. But we have to then send up. Which costs billions of dollars. If you don't want a cell phone, then, and you want to live in a world that is basically unable to feed the population, so a lot of people would die. First responders wouldn't be able to get there fast enough. Let's say you get stranded on an island, and there isn't satellites in space, so there wouldn't be a cell phone. Say, you wouldn't be able to call anybody. Okay, even if um, you could somehow find a way of communicating um, and getting the word out, how would you be able to say, okay, I'm on this island? And if you, even if you could, how would the people get to you without GPS? Think about that. You need satellites. More than you know. You know? Because if you're on a desert island, you need, the people that are going to rescue you need to know how to get to you. And you wouldn't have any way of communicating with them. Well, you might be able to, but it'd be a lot harder. So, before you say that this is a pointless thing to do, think about it. Is it really? Thanks for your time.